week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Dillian Whyte, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, and Eddie Hearn. Get this. Nearly done. Eddie Hearn confirms Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte contract has now been received and clarifies his involvement as the fight edges closer to being finalized. Wow. What do I say about that? I say at least we have something tangible. Okay, me counterpunching the situation between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. It's real strange to me because they just confirmed the contract, which is great. Okay, Dillian's handlers are looking at the contract, his managers are, so forth. And it's supposed to not be a real problem as far as Eddie Hearn's concerned. Okay, he's not even really going to be promoting the fight, but at least he can confirm that a contract has been sent. But the strange part about this is, why was Tyson Fury demanding him to sign something that has not even been sent over? Do you guys remember, what is it? This is Monday. So Wednesday, okay? So about 5 days ago, Tyson Fury was barking in, orders at Tyson with Dillian Whyte to sign a contract. So if he was saying that about Dillian Whyte and he hasn't got it, why would he be doing that? See, a lot of this is all cap, and a lot of people want people to believe certain narratives that Dillian Whyte is scared, Dillian Whyte's going to pull out, because those were the stories that we're trying to narrate in that time, okay? And they just received the contract. So if they just received the contract, how the hell is Tyson Fury going to demand him to sign something that he hasn't got? You see what I mean? So a lot of shit you can just kind of navigate through and see what's real and what's not. But one thing we know is real. The contract has been sent, and it doesn't seem like there's going to be any problems. It doesn't seem like that. So it sounds good and looks good for the sport. Now, if the contracts are signed by both parties, we could then move forth with the fight study and, who we think is going to win. We'll know we've talked about that back and forth, but at least we have something else to talk about. We've got over the hurdle of, hey, this is what it is. We have got this fight signed, and now the next thing is the venue and all that, which is supposed to be taken care of, but they've thrown other venues around. But at least the contracts are signed, so both men are not at fault, okay? Unless it's just some type of other variant or something pops up out of the blue, that they weren't ready, that the world wasn't ready for, and then for that reason they have to cancel it or have selective seating and stuff like that. And if that happens, they'll decide, because Bob Arum is not going to want to have selected seatings or limited seating in his or for this particular fight, because this is a huge fight. Okay, so they'll have to wait, and then if that happens, they have to push that shit back, and then somehow AJ and Usyk will end up fighting before that fight could happen, because it happened before. Okay, because you guys can remember Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the trilogy, supposed to happen in July before Anthony Joshua took on Alexander Usyk as that mandatory. Okay, so that could very well happen, but things happen in the sport of boxing. This is the sport that I love, that I hate so much, but on the loving end of this spectrum, I'm glad that the contract has been signed, So Eddie Hearn, his limited involvement in this situation, at least he gave us some good new news concerning these two guys. Okay, so you guys tell me what you think about the contract now being finally sent over to Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.